YouTube, what's up, man? What's up? Man, I'm at the goddamn shipper, and my fifth wheel won't release. I done bagged up against it, let it all the way up, lowered the airbags, all type of shit. Ain't nothing motherfucking working. You talking about a motherfucker mad? They talking about if they have to manually release it, then I'm gonna have to take it somewhere and get it fixed. I ain't trying to do all that, YouTube. I'm not trying to do all that. Look at this shit, dog. Look. Motherfucker, get your ass up. Man, I done watch every video known to man on how to release the kingpin. Look. Let me go up on here and show y'all. I done lit it up, I done dropped the airbag. That motherfucker is not releasing, dog. I done tried every motherfucking thing, cuz. I just had to get a motherfucking new tire the other day. Y'all see that? I had to get a new tire, that was $1,300. Now this motherfucking kingpin acting up. I just don't motherfucking know, boy. Welcome to trucking. You don't know what kind of week you gonna have from week to week. So now I'm waiting on the tow man to get here and see what the hell he gonna do. Cause I'm motherfucking tired, boss. I ain't lying. I done filled this motherfucker up and everything, dog. Y'all gotta excuse my language. I'm hot. I'm highly upset. Early in the morning. Took me a shower, think this finna be a little sweet ride. I'm sweating hot. I gotta go take another shower after this, man. I'm talking about for real. Yeah, but it ain't gonna work. I'm waiting on the tow man to get here, man. They told me if I go around here and hit this button, this a Fontaine. Most truck got a Fontaine on fifth wheel. So they say if you hit this right here, it's supposed to release it. I done nailed on this motherfucker, see? So more than likely, dog, I'm gonna have to get them goddamn spring replaced. So I'm just waiting on this man to get here so I can at least leave the trailer. Just take my truck down to the Lord, let them replace the spring that's in it, dog. Welcome to trucking, dog. Just 2 days ago, got this motherfucker put on brand new $1,300. Now this goddamn fifth wheel. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You had them good week, you had them bad week. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Trucking is week to week. You don't never know what kind of week you gonna have. You never know what kind of week you gonna have in trucking. This shit is week to week. But yeah, man, this your boy, man. We finna wrap this video up, and I'm gonna come back to y'all with the rest of this video. Y'all stay tuned, man. We waiting on the goddamn tow man to get here. I'll let y'all know what's going on from there. Stay tuned. Yeah, it should be. Yo. Welcome welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy, Trucker B. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified the next time your boy upload a video. And yeah, we're gonna get straight to it. So yeah, y'all see at the start of the video, man, y'all see what I had going on, bro. It been one hell of a week. Thank God for the tire fund, because I ended up getting a hole on the outside wall, well, on the inside wall of my drive tire. When I was telling y'all the last video about my pressure had a hole, so I ended up having to replace that. It was $1,300 and some dollars. On top of that, get to the shipper this morning. I done spent like an hour and a half trying to get the trailer released. I couldn't get the release. I'm bagging up to it. I'm raising the, I'm lowering the airbags. I'm doing everything YouTube tell me to do. Fifth wheel just would not release that kingpin. Bro, I had to call breakdown. He came out there, put a chain on it, took a crowbar, wrapped it up in the chain, and used the trailer as like a way to like push the crowbar up against the trailer. And you know how you push up, like he applied pressure, but without using his own pressure, he used the trailer. So yeah, I went through all of that today, bro. So and this week alone, new tire. Then I got to pay for roadside coming out. But it could have been worse, because they could have had to manually release it. And if they manually release it, I would have had to take it to the shop and get it all like replaced, the mechanism replaced. So hey, it worked out good. The fifth wheel been working pretty good since he did it. So you know, he said sometimes it get like that, just be on a bind. Also, I ain't talk on it, but Prime gives you $100 for they give you $100 for passing your inspection, DOT inspection. And whenever you have an inspection, if you pass it, make sure you sign the paperwork, send it in. You get $100 from Prime. But yeah. So man, we're gonna get to it. So yeah, man. Well, boy, like okay, I'm the master, I'm the sensei, and I got my guy up under me going against me. He done let the comments push him against me. How you do that, my boy? On Romaine the Trucker. I'm like, he all on podcast saying Trucker B throw shade. Bruh, when I made the recommends about the end of the drink, bro, that wasn't towards you. I was just saying in general, like when you hustling and trying to run a lot of miles or having to go very far, you gonna need caffeine or any of the drinks. I wasn't just saying you, I'm just saying that's a bad thing to have to go through. And you know, I'm explaining like, you know, your max for energy drink. I'm not saying you drink a lot of energy drink per se, but you took it, you all on somebody's podcast, man, and you saying I throw shade at you. Bro, I kept it all the way 100 with you. Ain't nobody gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Hellwig is a LLC, bro. It's a limited liability company, dog. It's a LLC, bro. All of us got LLC, bro. Hellwig, I don't know if they still do it. They used to get paid. You know, I did my research, bro. You know I'm good at doing that research. You know, I got a degree in everything. But yeah, Hellwig said they used to pay twice a week, bro. They used to pay twice a week. I don't know if they still do it. But Hellwig used to start drops off with 45 cents. They started them out with 55 cents now. But you know, you can get 60 cents going to JB Hunt. And I heard you say, you know, you get the early delivery bonus. You get the early delivery bonus only if they allow you to come early. All shippers don't allow you to come early, bro. And you said you ain't sitting. Well, you had a good week. We all had good weeks. I'm not knocking Hellwig, bro. I never throw shade on you. I was just keeping it 100. See, we live in a time and age right now, bro. You can't even keep it 100 with nobody, bro, because they take it as you hating on them. Bro, ain't no way in 2025 we comparing miles to I'm gonna say miles. We comparing miles to a load per pay, well, pay per load. Like, it ain't no way you can win possible. Like, and you was a company driver with Prime. Here I am thinking you was a lease driver Like, you should have just went Lease with Prime and experienced the Lease, bro. You was company. You should have experienced the Lease side. Well, at least that's what I got from it, that you were company. But I'm just finna break it down. Like, Hellwick only gives their owner-operators $1.50 a mile. Like, I'm trying to see why all this money, like, if you getting an owner-operator $1.50, you only getting them $1.50 per mile. Bruh, Western Express was getting $1.50 a mile like 5 years ago, bro. 5 years ago. But we ain't gonna get too much in that because you a company driver for them. That's 55 cents, bro. You could have went to K&B and got 70 cents a mile, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know why all the Prime hate going, bro. This the same company, bro. You got your CA. I don't know why all the Prime hate going. You know, I be speaking of real, bro. I'm gonna keep it wild away 100. Everybody that I looked at so many videos, and it's a lot of videos on Hellwick, but it's just people, they not actually working for Hellwick. It's them saying what somebody told them. It's, oh, I don't have nothing bad to say about Hellwick. I heard this, that, and the third. Bro, man, Hellwick is a LLC, bro. It's only so far you gonna go with a LLC company, bro. Like, is you not watching the market? Like, bro, LLC companies, if Falcon went down out of business, bro, you think Hellwick can't go out of business? Bro, y'all run Southeast and Midwest. It ain't but so many miles you gonna get. It ain't but so many loads over there, bro. I'm telling you, they are a good company, as in the sense of they treat their drivers with respect for the most part if they like you, and you know, they trucks govern at 6 to 8 miles an hour. Bro, you got to know I'm gonna do my research, bro. Cause I don't know, we got a girl that don't even drive for Prime, like she making whole videos knocking Prime. I ain't even here to take up for Prime, but I just feel it's my due diligence, cause I don't want people who thinking about coming to Prime, these younger guys that want their CDLs, and they listen to y'all and they go another route, bro. Prime is a good company, bro. We all know, bro, you gonna wait. You running a reefer, bro. You running a reefer. It don't matter what you do, you gonna have to wait sometime, bro. You running a reefer. You gonna have to wait, bro. Ain't no such thing. Yeah, I would promise my drivers an early bonus too. Because 9 times out of 10, you running a reefer. They ain't gonna take you early, bro. So yeah, I can give you that little money. Like, how much you think an early bonus is gonna get, B? You think they gonna give you $500 for delivering early? You think they gonna give you $200, $100? Bro, that might be $25, $30. I don't know what it is. But they ain't gonna give you much for delivering early. They might throw $50 out there. But it's gonna be rare that somebody just gonna take you early, bro. You can't, what, you think they gonna go to Walmart, tell you to deliver to Walmart early, and then front define that Walmart charge company for coming early? That don't make no sense, bro. Like, it's a catch-22. Companies are in the business of making money, bro. Prime is in the business of making money. Prime is 100% want to be a lease company, but to deter you from going company, they start their company drivers out to pay so low to force people like, nah, I'm gonna go lease. That's like everybody be like, man, why they won't make the let me see, it's 2 cars that they won't make. Everybody be like, why they won't put the Corvette motor in a SUV? Because then I'm creating competition with myself. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want the competition to be between the drivers. They don't want it. They don't want to be in competition with themselves, bro. Y'all got to understand this. Y'all got to understand why the world moved the way it do. Why certain things are set up the way they are. You can't be in competition with yourself when you're trying to make money. Now I want the people out there making money for me, I want them in competition with us. That's good for me. Because that means some gonna run hard and gonna make me more money. Some gonna be lazy, but the ones that running hard that's making the most money, They making up for them running lazy. Me dropping early gonna help them out. For the driver that taking their time, they just gonna get it on time. So you got to understand, bro. I don't praise now coming. I ain't even praising Prime. I'm just giving y'all the real, bro. Prime 100% want to be a leasing company. They 100%. I'm hearing this girl say, folk leaving Prime because of the camera. Man, it's like these cameras ain't even in there, bro. Let's just be 100% real. You can get 10 violations on that camera in a week. Ain't nobody gonna reach out to you and say nothing to you, bro. But guess what they gonna do? If you have an accident, yeah, that camera gonna bust your ass. Yeah, them incidents that you've been having, yeah, a lawyer gonna pull them up. But guess what? You got an LLC. Prime don't give a damn. Prime got these cameras for insurance purposes, to kill the insurance. That's it, bro. That's it. It was never for the driver, it was strictly for the insurance. That's why you can run 10 stop signs, 5 red lights, and it's just gonna tell you did it. And you need to correct it. But Prime ain't reaching out. Now if the police catch you get a ticket, now they gonna reach out because they wanna know if you took care of your tickets or whatever. But bro, y'all gotta understand, man, these companies are in business to make money, bro. Like, I don't know who told you that the best thing to do was, you bragged about a truck going 6 to 8 miles an hour. Bro, unless you getting $2 a mile, unless you driving for an owner operator, getting $1.50 to $2 a mile, bro, you getting 55 cents a mile, bro. Who give a damn about the truck going 6 to 8? I'm keeping it real with you because I low-key, I fought with you. I'm just gonna, but bro, you got to stop saying I'm throwing shade at you. I saluted you on the podcast. I didn't even, dude asked me about you, and I was like, you know, I ain't gonna even speak on Hellwick because I don't know nothing about it, but I can speak on Prime. I'm gonna give it direct. I'm gonna give you the pros and the cons about Prime. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. And now everybody is not successful at Prime. But do I think it's Prime fault? I said Prime can take 30% of the blame. But 70% just come from drivers going on home time too long. That's the main reason. That home time killed these drivers with the lease. Because you still got that truck note at the end of the day. If it was a way to cancel out the truck note while you was on home time, then boom, everybody be in the up and up. Everybody. But you can't, so you ain't. So you know what it is, man. But yeah, man, I had to bring it to the limelight, bro. Like, it's companies out there paying 6 and 7 cents a mile, bro. I'm not finna sit up here. Hellwick is a LLC. I'm not finna sit up here and let y'all compare no Hellwick to no Prime, bro. That shit ain't even compatible. Like, you can't even compare. Like, you can't even compare, bro. And I hate it that they done got in your head, bro. And, you know, I salute you for going to Hellwick because, you know, you might just want to leave Prime. You might just want to try something different. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, bro, it's like everybody that leave Prime. Why they with Prime, that's but a good thing. When they leave, oh, it was the worst company ever. Oh, did that and the third. Oh, I left for better. Bro, y'all got to stop the cap, bro. Y'all be messing it up for these younger drivers, bro. If you're a young driver, bro, the best thing for you to do is come to Prime, bro. Because guess what? With a young driver at Prime, bro, 9 times out of 10, even if your trainer don't make no money that week, you gonna make some money. Like, it's benefits to coming to Prime as a young driver that you don't get no other place. Yeah, Hellwick pay you like, I want to say they give you the 55 cents a mile. So your orientation is from your orientation to 4 days, but some kind of way they calculate it. You basically getting a check for 2,500 miles time with a 55 cents or something like that. That's how it used to be. I don't know if it's still like that. Like, I ain't got no knocks against Hellwick. Like, it had a 4 out of 5 stars from, you know, the reviews. You know, I went and reviewed the company. But the company is so small. I think they got like 300 and some trucks, 500 and some trailers. It's a small company, bro. It's a small company, bro. You know, it's an LLC at the end of the day. Ain't nothing wrong with an LLC because we run up on an LLC. But I'm just here to tell you, bro, it's an LLC company, bro. like, it only so much they gonna get, bro, as a LLC company. So I'm here to tell you, bro, I know you listen to people telling you all the good stuff, but you gotta understand, them people might be at Hellwick, they might be the best for them, because they might got a driving record to where they can't go to a company they can make some money, bro. Bro, you can, like, you probably, at Hellwick, you probably bring home $1,300 a week. Good money. If you was at home every day. Man, $1,300, $1,400 a week to be sleeping in your truck ain't no money, bro. Not to in 2025. Back what, 10 years ago, yeah, but it's 2025, bro. $1,300, $1,400, bro. This what y'all got to take into logic. You can have a week at Prime where you make $2,600. That's 26. So you gonna bust that 26 down. Let's say you have a bad week. So that means you made $1,300 for 2 weeks, for the 2 weeks. If you had a bad week. The next week you get another load for, let's say you bring home $2,000. Let's say the next week after that you bring home $1,800. Ain't no company in the world gonna outdo. I mean, it's some company that gonna outdo that now. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, at Hellwick, you not finna top the amount of money you can make at Prime, bro. I think maybe you should have came to the Lease side. You'll have a different, outlook on it. And I hate that it sound like I'm taking up for Prime and I'm trying to convince you to stay at Prime. I ain't even trying to convince you to stay at Prime. I just want you to know, bro, I ain't dropping no salt on your name, bro. I just be speaking the real, and the real supposed, the real supposed to salute the real, bro. Everything I said was absolutely 100% the truth, bro. But, we live in an age to where you tell the truth, folks say you throwing shade on them, bro. I ain't throw no shade not one time, bro. I saluted you. I just told you straight up, I want to know what the first check is. Drop the proof on the video. I'm still waiting on the proof. You telling us, oh, it was fat. Man, I can drop what's going in my account tonight on my next video. Like, it's going to be at least $2,400, $2,500 at the minimum. I can drop that in my next video, bro. Like, the proof is in the pudding, bro. I can't listen to y'all tell me the ghost story that ain't nobody seeing. That's them ghost story to me. When you telling me stuff that you can't show, that's a ghost story. You told me, I seen your video, you said you got your first check and it was a whole lot. I mean, drop the check stub, bro. Drop the check stub. I'm dropping how much my check is. Drop the check stub, bro. We can go every week. I can stay out here, we can go week for week. I guarantee you gonna have to run 3,500 miles to see what I can see in 2 loads. Man, bro, don't you know I done grossed $5,000 in 2 loads with Prime? Not even running 1,800 miles. Bro, you gotta understand, bro. That goddamn cents a mile, that's some outdated shit, bro. That's slavery. That's slavery, bro. I don't even know why ain't nobody told you. I gotta keep 100 because I fuck with you, Romanian. And I wasn't even throwing no shade. Now, if I see somewhere we can get something to drink, but I see all the comment, like, I said what I said, and I left it alone, Romanian. I fuck with you. I ain't gonna never throw no shade at you. I fuck with you a long way. But you keep saying I throw shade on you, bro. I ain't throwing no shade, bro. Like, that what Trucker B don't do no hating, dog. I just keep it all the way 100. See, the truth sound like a lie. You see, the truth hurts. See, the truth, I had you looking at yourself like, nah, they can't be fat. Like, I'm giving you factual information, bro. Now, you got a good thing in hell with you. It might be work out way better than Prime. I ain't even gonna knock you for leaving Prime. I salute anybody who leaving Prime. But my thing is, I'm just mad because you saying you going there. Well, I'm talking about you all on the podcast in the comments saying I'm throwing shade on you, bro. I don't throw no shade on you, bro. You even made a video and you watched it and said, nah, Trucker B ain't throw no shade. He basically, I didn't. But then you get in the comments and I threw shade on you, bro. I don't know if it's for click. It might be clickbait. It might be clickbait. It might be clickbait, man. But again, man, shout out to Romaine the trucker. And shout out to all the drivers, bro. But Trucker B don't throw no shade, bro. I'm too cool for that. I'm too cool for that, bro. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, boy. I'm too cool for that. I ain't gonna do no hating, dog. So when you know you can't go around telling if I throw shade on you for speaking fact. I just spoke factual information, bro. Like chasing miles in today's trucking industry is basically slavery, bro. It's slavery. I'm just telling you, it's slavery, bro. It's like working for a low-paying job, having to do 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, just have a decent check. That's basically what it comes to with this miles of pay and all that type bull junk that come with it. I'm just letting y'all know, bro. Like, and then you say I tried to quick prime like 4 times, bro. Bro, you ain't seen now video where I say I tried to quick prime. Cause get what? If I want to quit prime, I'm just gonna quit, bro. I was looking for something better to be at home every day. We got to correct it. We got to speak fat when we speak. The dump truck, I'm still gonna buy the dump truck. I'm waiting on my partner. My partner going through a divorce, so we can't get nothing together until the divorce finalized. Because you know they were married in Alabama for over 10 years, so you know how that go. She can get alimony, so you know all that got. I'm letting the kinks work out. See, it's a whole lot of stuff. See, you speaking on stuff, but you got to speak the fact, bro. I never quit prime, because if I want to quit, I'm just turn the truck in, I'm going to quit. I tried to leave prime one time. I did one interview, which I put in a YouTube video. But the money wasn't adding up. Bro, I love money. I don't give a damn how fast the truck is, how slow the truck is. I don't give a damn about the paperwork. I don't care about none of that. When I go to a company, it's what you paying. That's it. Everything else is obsolete to me. Like the speed of the truck, the paperwork part, early boning. I don't give a damn about no early boning, man. What my base pay gonna be? The base pay is what I worry about. What the base pay gonna be? Okay, so if my base pay this, I know I can make this. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna roll like that. Like bonuses. They throw bonuses out there just to make the job sound good. 9 times out of 10, they already know. We throw the early bonus out there, but what we delivering, you really ain't gonna be able to deliver early. Like, to keep you from getting the early bonus, get what these companies to do. They'll put a time on there to you, like, they'll put a time on there to where you can't do nothing but get it on time from the time you pick the load up. See, the early bonus plays in the hand of the owner. Because if I want you to get it, I extend the delivery date. But if I don't want you to get it, I'm going to put you right there at your clock mark, your 11-hour clock mark. You ain't going to have no choice but to get it on time. 6 to 8 miles an hour, you probably can do 720 miles a day. Or 700 miles if you running hard, ain't no traffic. I'm going to say 700 to 720 if you running hard and ain't no traffic. At 6 to 8 miles an hour, because I done did 698 going 65 miles an hour. So that's about 30 more miles than what I do with prime. And then pushing the clock down to like 3-4 minutes. So if I give you a load that's due at a certain time, bro, let's just say I give you a load with 1,000 miles and I put the delivery time just the amount of hours after your 10-hour break so you can get there. And you can't get the early bonus. Like, it plays in the hands of the owner operator. Same with Prime. Prime will give you a load without a delivery time on there. And if your pay high enough, they'll go ahead when you get that message, they'll set the delivery time for after payroll. Instead of delivering on Wednesday, you can pick it up Monday. Instead of delivering on Wednesday, they'll have it delivered in Thursday afternoon to make sure it don't make payroll for you. So you know everything, like all this shit is made for the owners to win. Until you become a boss, all this shit irrelevant, bro. And I be trying to preach that to the driver. That's why I just talk about the money and what I made. How fast the truck go, all that shit. That shit don't matter unless you're an owner operator, bro. I'm telling you. Driving for a company, bragging about how fast their truck goes. That's a mind thing. That's what they got us at. They're just a slave mentality. Like, they got us worried about the wrong thing, bro. I only worry about the base pay. And I'm telling you, bro, JB Hunter started you out with 60 cents a mile. That 4 years ago. I don't know what they started out with now, but 4 years ago, They did a raise across the board for everybody. Everybody made 60 cents. It don't matter how long you been there. Coming through the door with 60 cents at JB Hunt. I did orientation, but I quit orientation because they talking about the goddamn man was out there on the rail yard, and one of the placards or something got stuck, and they say you supposed to hit it. Some of the driver hit it, snatched their hand out real quick. Well, this particular day, he hit it up in there to make it drop down in the hole or whatever it is, and he wasn't quick enough to pull his hand. So when it when it came down, boom, the container came down and cut his hand off, like at the wrist. So I was like, oh hell no. So I left. I wasn't even with none of that. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all tell Romaine the trucker, man, there ain't no hate, dog. I just be keeping it real. Ain't no shade, bro. It'll never be no shade. That's something Trucker B don't do. I'm too cool for that, bro. I'm too cool for that, bro. I fought with you still now, but you gotta start telling before I throw shade on you now. You want the video, you said I didn't. Now you telling in the comments on these podcasts I stole shade. Now you know I ain't throwing no shade at you, bro. I ain't saying now one bad thing about you. I just asked you to show me your check, bro. That's it. And I'm still waiting on you to do a video with the check. I got to see the check. Don't y'all want to see the check? We want to see the check, Romaine. Post the check. Post the gross. We ain't trying to wait on you to. We want to see that first check you got. I know that first check you got. And then, that first check you going to have your little bonuses and stuff on there. So your first check went $3,000. Bro, come on back to Prime, bro. Because you got bonuses on that check. You got sign-on bonus. You got early delivery bonus on that motherfucker. You ran hard. I need to see that check, bro. Cause see, we can't be feeding you these ghost stories now. We gotta give them what facts, the real, the truth. But yeah, man, y'all make sure you get the video, man. But until next time, this your boy Trucker B, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications. And y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all go follow that boy Romaine the Trucker, man. I fuck with him still, but he trying to come at the master, the sensei. He can't do that. But Romaine the Trucker, bro, I fuck with you. Till next time, y'all keep it real. I'm a damn show. Keep it real. Deuces.